All right, it looks like we're live. So, we're going to show off the setup today. But here's the problem with showing off the setup today. When I move my cameras around, I have so many USBs hooked up to my computer because it can handle it barely, that the cameras freeze if I move them. So, workaround, I took some pictures of the setup and I'll explain it to you. All right, so we'll start here. This is the Cricut machine. Yay! And we don't judge. We don't judge the dirty stuff, right? Because it's just for me. All right, so that's the Cricut. And this is the desk that I was working on yesterday with all of the crap on the back of it. And this is my actual computer desk with my monitors. And yes, I do use a laptop, but it's a really good laptop. And this is the actual cameras that I'm using that are pointed down onto the uh, areas that I use. So this guy right here points down, and the Cricut is like down in this area here. So I have him pointing down towards the Cricut. This one here is pointing over towards the desk, which is over here. So Cricut over there, desk over here, computer over here. I do have another desk too, but that one like holds everything. Ugh, so much stuff, just stuff. Okay, so that's that. But then I also wanted to show you how I have all of these connected. So, like I said before, I have a laptop, and it actually only has two USB ports, but I'm using all of these external cameras, which actually, let me show you. I do use one more camera as well, the most important camera of them all, and it is, oh, so hard to see. So hard to see. Can I zoom? There's no zoom. Anyways, it's right here. You can't really see it because the glare from everything. So that is another camera. It's very similar to the other two that you saw up there, and I just have it mounted on top of there. And that's what's looking at me. Here's looking at you, kid. So those are those. Now you know where my cameras are. The laptop does also have a camera too. I don't usually use it because that's the crappiest camera on the planet. Laptop's great for everything else, so we'll just take her as she is. Anyways, like I was saying, I am limited for USB ports. So how do I have all of these things hooked up? Alrighty, let me show you. This. I have one of these. So what this guy is it's basically just a single USB port that plugs into it plugs into my computer in one of my USB ports, and it gives me all those extra USB connections. Now, your computer may or may not handle that many devices. It's you gotta look into your computer. I just happen to be lucky, and it can handle them. I don't usually have all of the windows for all of the cameras open at the same time. Um, so what I do is I'm on OBS for streaming. Let me bring it over here. You're gonna see me. Wah! And you can see down in this area here, I have my Cricut screen zoom. So what I mean by zoom is I'm actually using a Zoom call, which I went over in a different video, to green screen behind me so that you don't see everything in my room, because maybe I don't want you to. But the thing with that is you do have to have it full screen or it doesn't work right. See? So let me bring it back over to the other monitor here, make it full screen. There I am. Anyways, now if I don't want to show that, I can literally just click on this little button here. Bloop, bloop. Here, I can even zoom in. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hush your mouth. All right, we want screen capture. So I'll even move this around here so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. So that is under the sources here on OBS. We can go over all of that at a different time if you're confused about anything. I set it all up. All you do is click the little add button, choose what you're using. I have a whole bunch of video devices on here. So I've got screen capture. I just shut that off. As you can see, that just captures this monitor over here. So that's the bare monitor in the picture that you saw earlier. I have the desktop audio. Desktop audio and the mic audio. So the desktop audio is set up so that you guys can hear anything that I play on like YouTube or whatever, if we can get some like chillaxing music in the background. That's set up to capture that. It also is like when I'm gaming and stuff, it's what captures what's going down on the game. The mic is this guy. Ooh. Him right there. All right, so then I have a game capture window. I don't really need that one on the Cricut screen, but I decided to just make it so I really honestly just use this Cricut screen one. So for this, I can set it up to be a specific game that it's going to capture. Messenger window, that's if I'm talking with somebody on Facebook Messenger and I'm doing like a video call or whatever, and I want to add them into the video so that you can see them too. This is already set up to capture them, and it literally will, if I'm in it, it'll just do it for me. It's great. And then here, I'm going to turn me back on. Ooh, you can see me. Aha. All right, and then we have the other cameras. So this camera here is the one that's sitting on top of my computer that I showed you. This camera here, don't look at that. That's bad. Let me move some stuff. All right, that one there. Oh, now you can see. Oh, get out of here with that. Now you can see that setup. So that's the desk right to my right. Whatever right. So that's what's over here, and that's what I was pressing on yesterday when we were making those shirts. All right, and then I can shut that off just literally by clicking these. You see it's on, it's off. And then we have the Cricut machine right there. And that's how you guys were watching, woo, Cricut. So that's like diagonal to the right of me, diagonal to the right, that's my hand. It's like, it's weird. But anyways, that's basically pretty much the gist of it. So honestly, it's all about whether or not your computer can handle it. Because again, some computers just are not able to handle that many things going on at the same time. A camera takes a lot out of a computer, and streaming takes a lot out of a computer too. But it's awesome to be able to have the option to do all of this. These are honestly just old cameras that I've collected over the years. I don't know how I ended up with so many. I even have one more, but it's like a crappy camera, and then technically I have the one on the laptop as well, like I was saying before. So if you want to buy one of these, there's lots of options. Make sure that it is one that will work with yours. Mine is fine with a 3.0. Check the specs on your computer to make sure that it will work properly for you. And I believe that's pretty much it for the setup. If you have any questions about any of it, just let me know and I'll make another video. Bye.